Okay, so we're still doing 5.1 and we're doing the greatest common factor. So first we need to do a little bit of vocabulary. So remember factor. If I have 10, the factors of 10 are, well, what times what is 10? 2 times 5 is 10. So 2 and 5 are factors of 10. Common just means same. So if I look at two women, what are the same? Maybe they both have long hair. So common just means what's the same. And greatest means biggest. So the biggest thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to make lists of factors. Then we're going to circle the things that are the same and choose the biggest one that's the same. So let's look at this example. When we say greatest common factor, sometimes we're just lazy and we call it GCF. GCF. If I say what is the GCF of 12 and 16, first we write out all the factors of 12, all the factors of 16. Then we circle what's in common. 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. Then we choose the biggest one, the greatest one. 4 is the biggest that we circled, so 4 is the greatest common factor. Okay, so let's turn the page. And we'll look at number 2. So it says find the greatest common factor, or GCF, for each set of numbers. So we're going to write out the factors of 15 and the factors of 25. So down here, we'll find the factors of 15. We always start with 1. 1 times what equals 15? Well, 1 times 15, that's the easiest one. 2. 2 times, that doesn't work. 2 doesn't go into 15. Let's do 3. 3 times, let's check, 15 divided by 3, 5. So 3 times 5 equals 15. What about 4? Does 4 go into 15? No. What about 5? Oh, we already have 5. So these are our factors of 15. So we write them from smallest to big here. 1, 3, 5, 15. Now we have to find the factors of 25. So always start with 1. 1 times what equals 25? Well, 25. Does 2 work? No, it's not even. What about 3? 25 divided by 3? No. What about 4? No. 5? Yes. 5 times 5 equals 25. When they're the same, 5, 5, it means you're done. So there's my factors of 25. 1, 5. Don't write 5 twice, and 25. So, GCF. GCF equals. So we just wrote out all the factors. Now C stands for common, same. So what we're going to do is circle the things that they have in common. So they both have 1s and they both have 5s. Now G stands for greatest, the biggest. So 5 is the biggest, so my GCF is 5. So the greatest factor that they have in common is 5. Okay, let's do question number 3. Let's write the factors of 21 and the factors of 24. So 21 and 24. So we always start with 1 times 21 equals 21. 2 doesn't go into it. Does 3 go into 21? 21 divided by 3? Yes. What about 4? Let's try 4. No. 5? Well, it can't because it doesn't end in a 5 or 0. 6? No. 7? Yes, but we've already done 7. So these are our factors of 21. 1, 3, 7, 21. And we always write them from small to big. Now let's do the factors of 24. Always start with 1 times the number. Does 2 go into 24? Yes, because it's even. So it's 12. Does 3 go into 24? 8. Oops, you can't see. Let's do it here. Can you see now? 24 divided by 3 is 8. What about 4? 24 divided by 4 is 6. What about 5? No, because that does not end in a 0 or a 5. So these are my factors. So write them from small to big. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24. So now I write GCF. So F, we're done. We wrote out all our factors. Common, what's the same? They both have 1s. They both have 3s. That's it. So what's the greatest one? 3. Okay. So now we need to do question 6. So 16, 36, 40, GCF, and then we're gonna find the factors. So 16, 36, 40. So the factors of 16, 1 times 16, 2 times 16 divided by 2. Oh, you can't see. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Does 3 go in? No. Does 4 go in? Yes. So 4 times 4. All of those make 16. So I 1, 2, 4. Don't write 4 twice. Just write it once. 8, 16. Now 36. Always start with 1. 1 times 36 equals 36. 2. 2 works. 36 divided by 2. Does 3 work? Yes. Let's check, but what is it? 12. Does 4 work? I think so. 9. What about 5? No, because it doesn't end in a 0 or a 5. What about 6? 6 times 6. And because it's the same, we stop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Don't write 6 twice. 9, 12, 18. Oops. 9, 12, 18, and 36. Now we do 40. 1 times 40, 2 times 20. Can we do 3? I don't think so. No. What about 4? 4 times 10. 5? Let's check for 5. 5 times 8. What about 6? No. What about 7? No. What about 8? Oh, 8 we already have. So we're done. Those are the factors of 40. 1, 2, 4, 5. 8, 10, 20. And 40. So we wrote out all the factors. Now what do they have in common? They have 1 in common, 2 in common, 4 in common. They have 8, 8 here, but no 8 here. So that's it. They just have those in common. The greatest one is 4. Okay? So that's how I find the greatest common factor.